It's not a coincidence that this video has came to you and you've clicked on it. And if you can feel the energy as soon as you came to my video, you know it is for you, because what I am going to share with you it is a revelation for your growth, your transformation, and what you haven't been able to see, the illusion that has kept you in pain and suffering, that through this video is going to break, because it is divinely so powerful. If you know me, I do most of my video through intuitive guidance, through what I am guided to. There are no script, and I get guided to share what I need to share with you. So something came up this morning that felt so strong, and I've never felt in a way that I felt. It feels like very strong, bold energy. I am going to share this with you that is going to shift you from all the experiences that you are having that is painful, or the people you're attracting that are painful or that are causing you suffering, that are causing you pain, and why those people are in your life, how they come to your life, and why they keep being attracted to you. And as you are awakened, you are conscious, you are spiritual, you must hear this for your evolution. Your soul wants to be evolved into its highest potential, to its wholeness, to its fullness, to its full light. And it wants to be evolved in a way so that you grow into that beautiful human being as your soul is evolving. And it is important for you to hear this in this side of the year, in 2025, so that you get evolved into your soul essence, because 2026 is going to be very challenging if you are not in your essence, if you are not walking in your essence. And this is why this insight that came through. And what you need to hear is it's about the shadows that as human being we are carrying within ourselves, that is shaping our reality on the outside. What are the shadows? Shadows are the part of the darkness that we hold unconsciously. Some of those darkness comes from conditioning, from society, from environment, from generation. Some of the shadow come from our own experiences, through the pain, through the trauma, through the experiences, through the challenges. So all of those creates these shadows within us that creates our beliefs, our thinking, our feeling, our emotion. So what came through that you need to hear is the shadows you avoid in you, that you are carrying within you and you are refusing to see, is shown through the people you meet, is shown through the people that come into your life, the people that you attract into your life. It gets reflected in those people. Because if you're experiencing pain from other people, if people are mistreating you, if people are undervaluing you, if people are not paying you enough at work, your bosses, your job, or the relationships, the person you attracted who do not value you the way you want, who do not care for you the way you want, if all those experiences are happening for you and you are experiencing these challenges in your life, whether through relationships, whether at work, in your working environment, whether the way you feel about yourself, it's all because of the shadows. So the people you are attracting, the relationship you are attracting, the friends you are attracting, the people you are meeting, they are reflecting the shadows you are holding on to. And because you are avoiding to see it within you, it gets reflected, it gets projected in the outside. And when it gets projected, you attract people to show you what you are avoiding, to show you what you need to see. So for example, if you attract somebody who is not kind, nice, or who is not treating you well, who is undervaluing you, who is not loving you the way you want, who is not making you feel seen, who is emotionally unavailable, they are doing that because you are not seeing yourself. You are not valuing yourself. You are not feeling worthy within you. You are not loving yourself. Because you are not doing that, they are shown into your life. They come to your life to show you the mirror, the shadows that you are carrying. Most people do not see it. And especially if you're awakened and if you're spiritual, your emotions are heightened, the feelings are heightened. You feel it more. You experience it more. That's why you get so drained. You get exhausted. You feel like you want to be away from everyone. You want to isolate yourself because the shadows are being reflected through people that what you are avoiding seeing in yourself. What you are avoiding seeing in yourself is that you are not willing to see yourself fully. You are not willing to love yourself fully. You are not valuing yourself fully. And that is shown in every single person you meet. And every single person will reflect a different type of shadows. They will trigger something. And you might feel that they are the problem or they are the one who's causing you the pain. What is divinely coming to me is the truth is you are causing yourself pain. You are causing yourself this deep pain that is reflected in the outside, that is reflected in that person, that is reflected in your boss, that they are being mean, they are undervaluing, they are making you feel unworthy because you are making yourself unworthy. You are not seeing your own value. You are not seeing it. You are not willing to hear yourself. You haven't allowed yourself, you haven't given yourself permission to see your truth and see who you are. And when we do not give ourselves permission to see who we are, the world will reflect it in every experience. Even when we go to a cafe, we meet somebody who is mean, who is unkind, who is rude. When we go to shopping, we find a person in the shopping mall or a person in a shop who is rude and mean. Why? Because we have been rude and mean to ourselves. We have been mean and horrible to ourselves. We have been torturing ourselves unknowingly. The shadows that we are avoiding, that is being seen consistently reflected in every human being you are meeting. Consistently, every single moment. And that is the feedback to you to what you are avoiding, because your soul wants to be evolved into love, wants to be evolved into abundance, wants to be evolved into ease, effortlessness, freedom, happiness, peace. And that is the mission of your soul, so that you recognize this is who you are. But actually, when we do not see it for ourselves, that we are carrying those pain, those shadows, those trauma, and that is creating, that is holding on to within our body, you will find people that will reflect that for you. And then we get angry, then we get triggered, then we get upset, then we become resentful because we feel, why is this happening to me? What have I done wrong? Why people are so mean to me? The reason people are so mean to you is because you've been mean to yourself. That is the divine truth. That is the reflection, because people are just a reflection. Every single human is just a mirror, and they are mirroring the shadow that you are holding within you. So this is what divinely came through, and this is why I'm speaking so boldly, because it came through so boldly. It came through so strong that I had to convey this strongly. I have to convey this because I've been now guided to speak so boldly, so strongly, so that it seeps into your subconscious. It seeps into your soul, because that is your truth that you've been avoiding. And that is being reflected in people that you meet. So, going forward, moving forward, you have to start seeing the truth that what you are avoiding. And I may put some pictures of myself, how I used to look, because when I was covered in shadows, when I was holding on to so much darkness, I looked so different. You can see my skin, you can see the way I look. There's so much darkness. There's so much darkness because as a healer, I used to take other people's pain in my bodies. I used to have energy of shaman where I would take people's pain and transmute it. So as a healer, I was doing that unconsciously. So you would see that there was so much energy that was attached to me. There was so much darkness attached to me that all my being, all my aura, all the way I looked in the picture, it's slightly darker. It has slightly darker energy. There's slight sadness. There's a lot of pain. And if you can really look deeply into my pictures, I will attach it somewhere around the video, that there's a strange darkness that you would notice because I was carrying so much shadows, not just from myself, but from everybody I was meeting. I used to take other people's pain. I would transmute it in my body. I would take it. I would do it nonstop, constantly, every single day. And that would kill me, but I didn't know that I was doing that. I would get sick. I would get drained, but I was consistently doing that. And that would be reflected how much shadows, how much darkness I was holding on to with my pictures. So I want you to be aware that when we carry so much darkness, so much shadows within ourselves, we feel the pain, we feel exhaustion, we feel that we are the one who needs to sacrifice. We are here to sacrifice our soul. God wants us to sacrifice. God is punishing us, or God only loves those people who sacrifice themselves. All these beliefs, they are very ancestral. They are very generational belief. It is not divine truth. It is not true that you need to sacrifice. We believe that we need to sacrifice, and this is why we sacrifice. Right? This is why we attract people who we need to sacrifice for, because of this belief that we are holding on to. So recognize that. Recognize that this is all coming from within. This is all coming from within. These are beliefs because of the shadows that you are carrying, and that is being reflected in the people that you meet. And the more you would avoid healing your own shadow, the more you avoid releasing that from deeply, then more people like that you will attract. Until you heal yourself, release this shadow, see the truth in you, see the essence in you. Until you do that, you will keep finding the same experiences over and over. You will keep meeting people who will keep reflecting the same pain that you're experiencing. What I'm guided to share with you is to release, heal. This time is so important. I cannot tell you that how important this time is, because if you are not moving, if you are not moving towards your soul essence, if you're not moving towards your soul path, then you will find more challenges moving forward. This is why I'm urging you to see the truth in you. I'm urging you to heal these so that you start working towards your path, so that you move towards the higher consciousness, so that you operate in higher frequency to attract abundance, attract money, attract love, attract ease, attract peace, so that you do that, because it becomes so important for your mission, for your life, to own your truth and own your essence and heal these shadows, so you no longer stay in the misery, stay in the suffering, but actually become the magnet to attract right people, create an impact, create generational wealth, because this is why you are here. And if you've been avoiding it, if you are living in the shadows, you will find more suffering. So this is your time to rise and heal and alchemize what is holding you back. And if you would like my help, if you want to change, and if you want to be part of Divine Academy and Divine Family that I have started, if you want to be part of it, then you can click the link below to apply for my mentoring, where you are not only having emotional freedom, healing releasing the shadows, but actually owning the truth of your soul essence, alchemizing what is in the past, and activating the frequency of abundance, wealth, so that you move into the higher consciousness, so that you attract the beautiful opportunities that you deserve. And if you are ready to have that, and I would say that you must be ready to have that, because if you're not ready right now, you will be forced to be ready. You you will be pushed to be ready. So if you want to not suffer anymore, then click the link below to apply for my mentoring. Other than that, like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel, and may the light in me reaches the light in you.